Hey guys, welcome to this vlog, and I considerably figured to give you guys just some type of ordinary update of whatever that it considerably can be. And what that update is basically just how I'm, I guess, in a way feeling and whatever else that I could possibly try to say. Um, So I'm considerably 34 weeks pregnant throughout so far. Uh, it's a lot. I mean, you can see it. I've gotten quite bigger, well, here and there type of thing. So, yeah, there's not much to that, I guess, in a way. But, another thing about it is that I'm definitely have been going through the emotions of a lot of things, mostly, and yeah, it will be February, so is coming up soon, and so that will also mean that the chances of having my baby come soon is pretty much getting there, and things like that, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, definitely have been going through a roller coaster type of thing of a few emotions here and there. And for the 17th, I'm gonna be doing the oh, from the sounds of it, I'm gonna have one of the baby showers type of dealio thing, whatever nonsense you want to call it. And I don't know. I guess I wasn't. I probably wasn't so sure of it, or whatever nonsense you want to call it. And I basically wasn't sure if I wanted to have a whole baby shower scenario thing, but honestly, I'm gonna just ignore it mostly and just let it take its course, basically, of doing the baby shower type of thing and basically letting life do its thing, basically, and yeah. Um, I would have a lot of more things to say about it, but at the same time, I generally don't have a lot to say about it. Um, Other than the fact that I am just ready for the baby to considerably, well, in a way, I'm ready for the baby to join the life and things like that. And yeah, there's probably a lot of more things I'd want to say about it. So yeah, enough explaining of that. Whatever nonsense that could be. I'm mainly just, you know, I guess kind of excited to meet you, little one, for I don't know, a bunch of things, I guess. And just ready to considerably have be able to have you be held in my own arms soon, things like that. And another, I guess another thing about it is, in a way, the whole naming process. Wasn't sure, I guess, of how I would want to name you, and probably a few other things like that. Um, Generally, or whatever, your name that I sort of, I guess in a way, um, put together was the word Kenzie, or the name Kenzie. But now I have no idea if that's really what your name is going to be. And I don't know for sure if it's going to change for the name, especially if you're not really and actually here. I don't know what to say about it, I guess, at the moment until you're actually born. But another thing is that, well, I don't have a whole lot to say, but I just know for sure, or maybe for sure, or a possibility, that you'll have some type of dark hair color, I guess, from the sounds of it. But either way, whether you have dark hair or light hair, either one, I'm not gonna care whatsoever for how you do your hair, most likely. Even though I'll probably think that it'll be crazy, mostly. Um, but other than that type of thing, I want you to just generally have a beautiful, probably beautiful, it depends what that is, and amazing type of life with your own parents for however in whatever way that your own parents will end up being. I mean, other than me as your mom, I'm not too sure about your dad, I guess at the moment, just because of the fact that he might be involved in your life, but then at the same time, he might not always be involved in your life. But then again, I'm not really sure what the whole parenting will actually look like for you. But either way, I hope it looks decently good or whatever for you. And yeah, you're beautiful however way and whatever form you considerably come as. You're not an alien, don't worry about that. But just know that I'll be thankful and happy that you're considerably in my life and you are gonna be in my life and such like that. And yeah, I can't believe it's 34 weeks. The time has gone by so much. You don't even know how much time has passed by. But yeah, honestly, the first time that I considerably found out that I was going to be pregnant with you, I can't really say exactly. I might be able to explain it, but at the same time, it's a little complicated just because of how it was, kind of. But one of the things and ways I can surely tell you of how it was the fact that I sort of found out that you were like, oh, found out that I was pregnant with you, most likely from your grandma slash my mom. Uh, in a type of way I found out about you. I guess because my mom considerably told me or probably asked me some random question of some sort of whatever nonsense, supposedly. I don't know how to explain it very well. If anything, you could probably ask your own grandma, but by all means, I'm not gonna say exactly how she said it to me or whatever. But yeah, apparently my sister slash your aunt asked, well, not asked, but she, for some reason, probably a stupid but whatever situation it was, she had apparently had these pregnancies, like sticks type thing, whatever you want to call it, and because she was like doing some the sort of thing with her friend, I guess it was some random, probably kind of dumb situation that she was probably doing, probably just something fun she wanted to do. I don't know, some random situation that she was probably doing with having pregnancy sticks involved, supposedly. But yeah, she apparently had one, so I took that test. And for the test, I wasn't really sure. I couldn't tell very well whether it was positive or not positive, probably just because of how the pregnancy stick really how it was or whatever. But yeah, so this is basically the type of stick that I took. That apparently my sister, for some reason, had these type of sticks. Um, at first, I couldn't exactly tell whether the lines were like really there because when I took it, only one of the lines was able to like form like properly, like all the way type thing, whatever nonsense. And then as for the other line, it was very, very faint, or at least some type of faint situation. And so, like you can see it, it's like right there. Definitely a faint line type of thing, but yeah, that was like literally the first type of thing that I apparently did before I figured that you actually, for sure, like I wasn't sure if I was pregnant with you, so my mom considerably ended up taking me to the doctors, probably like the next day or something random like that. And even from this day on, I don't even know how to feel from it all. Well, kind of. But either way, no matter how I found out about you, like in a type of way, I'm glad that I'm gonna have you in my life and things like that. But yeah, so I went to a few. Well, I have gone to a few appointments here and there, things like that. But this is you, basically. I got to do those 3D type, um, whatever type of cards, things, whatever you call it, scanners type thing. And yeah, not have much to say about it. But this right here is the head around there. And then this is like your side view, which is cute. But this paper one is not. This is like from December. Uh, it was in December, I think. Well, possibly. But yeah, and it's like the fifth one. I could probably show you the first one of these that I took, or was able to have. But yeah. I mean, other than like it being like those type of scan things, me not being able to actually like see the color really. I mean, you probably could, but even if you were able to see the colors of the baby of it, whatever's like, I don't think it would look good. Well, it depends on how it was, probably. But yeah, um, either way, I'm glad that you're gonna be part of my life, and especially for this whole entire room of my life. Like, I'll probably be able to, well, maybe I'll be able to explain to you my life of how everything was, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, my most of my whole entire life has been just in my own room of whatever it could be. But I'll definitely be having a lot of videos, as you know, that as everyone else knows. I'll be having a lot of other videos about myself, so I know I'll probably be showing you my videos of just about everything, or almost everything. And yeah, um, I mean, even just as of today's, I'm, I pretty much like how everything is. You've been definitely moving around, and I've been having like some kids like here around here and whatever's. They're definitely thriving from the sounds of it, or whatever you could possibly say. But yeah, other than this video, I'll probably be having like my Roblox videos. I have like considerably 3 other videos of other things, mostly about Roblox, which I'll probably end up either I will end up showing you my Roblox stuff, or uh, or it'll be the other way around where you find my Roblox channel stuff and end up watching that. Other than my Roblox channel, though, I also have my Sims channel, and I haven't been doing it lately, though. But I'm hoping to try to make a whole story, or kind of a story based line for how my life was, or sort of was. I'll try my best for the game. But yeah. And but it's basically me kind of telling the story about how my life was and to where it's basically coming towards where it is right now for of this. I'll probably try to figure out how I'm gonna make that type of video of when you're born scenario type of thing in the game. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do that, but either way, I'm sure I'll be able to. Either way, I'm sure I'll be able to figure that out. Whenever I get to it, I was hoping I'd be able to do some recording stuff about my game today, but that has not really happened. But at least I'm getting this video out of the way, kind of, because I've been thinking about it, of doing this type of video. Like, yeah, I was like thinking about it last night, kind of. So here I am making this video. I'm going to be making a Roblox video of some sort though as well, kinda talking about, baby stuff, but also probably talking about a few other random things. Someday you'll come across it, so yeah. Throughout the pregnancy so far, other than the first trimester, which was a lot of throwing up, most likely throwing up quite a few times or whatever. I don't think there really was so much like system, whatever type of update scenario thing. I don't know. It's a whole scenario thing of who knows what symptoms for sure. But other than like the first trimester, the second trimester, I have no idea. I was able to get past that somehow in some way. But I definitely think, I kind of think for the second trimester, it definitely has been a lot of lower back pain type of situation, type stuff, whatever. But so far that has gotten, well, I think it's gotten better. Because I'm on my 3rd trimester, so, which is crazy to think about, and especially for how long how long and how much I've already been through and gone, how much I've done so far for a lot of things. It's been pretty good though, for just almost about it, the whole pregnancy. I would to say it again, obviously, because I probably said it like a few times to a few others, or whatever nonsense it is, that I generally just think it's obviously a natural, obviously everyone will think it's a natural thing, but like for me, when I started well, I guess when I first started the whole journey of all of it, I would say that it has been like kind of challenging here and there, but at the same time, like in a type of way, it hasn't been so like not so challenging, like not too much or whatever. Because for me, it was like all natural, and like I was like saying to myself and probably telling, especially my mom, supposedly, that it all seemed natural for me to experience all of it. Maybe because of the fact that I probably was a mom, like spiritually type thing. I think I was probably a mom before, like before of how I am now. But I don't think it matters. Possibly doesn't matter, but yeah. And yeah, besides all of that, for the last trimester, since it's gonna be getting closer to February, we're yeah, I don't know. I think I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah. Besides all that type of stuff, um, I think for you, my mom was like talking to me about she was like talking to me about you and like saying, oh, I guess supposedly that you were telling her how you're going to have like some type of dark color of some sort, and that supposedly when you probably was like talking to her or like asking her or whatever, like you, from the sounds of it, of what my mom said is the fact that you probably were, I don't know, you probably like asked her if it was okay for the fact that you might have dark hair, which she's completely fine about that. I don't think there should be any reasons for you to be a blonde baby anyways. Um, sure, I know all of us kids were most likely blondies as little kids and things like that, but for you, you don't have to be a blonde kid, a little cute little blonde baby. Like, I don't know what the whole reason was that, like, I don't know what that whole reason was for you to ask that from my mom, as, um, like, to ask her spiritually or whatever. But either way, I think everyone is going to love you, but also even if everyone is supposedly going to love you, me as a mom for you, I'm sure you're going to know that I'm probably gonna be, most likely definitely be feeling overprotective, obviously, and that as a baby for you, I'm going to want to just, the whole fact about like being protective, but also like with hygiene type or whatever. Like I'm definitely gonna be wanting to be probably one of those moms who's wanting to have, like, if someone's going to hold you, I'm going to probably want them to either wash their hands or probably, do the whole sanitize scenario type thing. But yeah, um, I don't know. Probably other than that, obviously I'm gonna want you to be a well, hopefully not too crazy, but definitely a wonderful baby of my own. But yeah, the whole journey has been, I guess, basically amazing, sort of. Even though been feeling like I haven't been able to get certain things from my own way or whatever nonsense, but I don't think it matters much. But yeah, you're pretty healthy and like everything's good. I don't really understand why for me, you haven't been you haven't really spoken to me you haven't really spoken to me spiritually or anything like that. So I don't know just about anything about you. I have nothing. Oh, I would say I have nothing, but I know I have something. But basically, I'm just saying that, as being able to supposedly talk to you through spiritually type of thing, or you yourself being able to talk to me supposedly, I'm not getting anything. I'm not hearing a word or anything, which I don't think it matters. I don't know if it should matter. But yeah, everything's good about you though. You're healthy, everything about you is healthy, and at first, according to the doctors, it sounded like you were going to have some type of foot situation. I want to say the word, but I can't right now because of the pregnancy type brain that I apparently have right now, of whatever that is. But yeah, I don't have much to say. I mean, at the same time, I would probably have a lot to say to you, but I think for whatever other things I would want to say to you, I think that can just wait. At least it probably will end up being a waiting situation, but then again, I don't know what type of situation I'll end up having to say to you or whatever. But yeah, when you're bored, I'm already going to, but I'll definitely cry probably quite a bit when you're born, when you're around. And I'm just gonna wanna just keep holding you probably, and not let just about anyone hold you. I feel like I'm gonna be one of those moms who's gonna wanna just not let anyone or barely anyone hold you. Sure, your dad will end up holding you. I hope your dad gets to hold you. Especially because I mostly hope that because for me, I got to have my own dad around in whatever way and form it is. But yeah, I definitely hope that your dad will end up being around you. Hopefully and probably, um, however much he is able to be around, whatever situation that is. I don't really know, especially for the future. I don't really know just about anything for what the future holds for us. Um, I don't know. It'll probably end up being the whole fact that you'll be going in, you'll be going to two different houses, just like how I did. But then again, hopefully they other things change. I just generally don't know for sure for how everything will look for all of us. I don't know how it's going to look for us parents. I hope we're good parents, obviously, to you. I mean, why wouldn't we? I don't know why we wouldn't be bad parents to you. I mean, you'll probably end up having some difficult challenges for yourself, but even if you have difficult challenges for yourself, I hope you can get through them, and I definitely hope that you'll be able to talk to me, at least probably talk to me about some of your problems of any sort, or be able to talk to your dad or whoever. But yeah, everything's good, and I hope you are I hope you're happy already and that you will be happy. So, I'm sure we'll have a good bond for the both of us. I mean, I hope we end up having a really good bond for each other, and I'm sure it will happen, but then again, certain things take time. But I'm definitely hoping that I'll be able to record you, or record at least some things about you and your life, and probably your growth of things, whatever it is. And I'll definitely be having probably a lot of pictures, and when you're older, you'll probably be humiliated about them, probably about some of them, maybe. I mean, I would probably be, I don't know about terrified, but surely just humiliated as well for my mom if she did something like that to me. But yeah, um, yeah, everything's good. There's nothing really, there's nothing that's bad that's happening. You're growing healthy. Everything about you is healthy. Apparently, from the sounds of it as well, there's a few colors that you like, which is like blue, or some sort of blue. I don't know what kind of blue it is going to be for you, but some sort of blue color you're gonna like, I guess. Probably mainly my colors, except for the yellow one. I don't know if that's really my favorite color, but at the same time, it can be my favorite color in probably some ways. But I think it'll definitely be your most favorite color, possibly. But who really knows until we actually find out. But yeah, other than that, there's not much there's nothing else that I considerably want to say to you, really. Probably because I'll probably just end up saying it to you for real. But yeah. I'm hopefully I'll let you. I mean, I think I'm just gonna let you generally like pick whatever your favorite animal is, because I don't really know what your favorite animal is really going to be. I mean, there's probably a few animals you'll probably end up liking, but at the same time, I don't really know for sure if that's for those animals you might end up liking. I don't really know for sure. I mean, definitely you'll probably end up definitely liking the ducks, but other than ducks, you'll probably end up liking. I'm not too sure about an elephant if that's really what you'll end up liking. Because for me, as a kid, I guess, or whatever age I was, I chose, well, I guess I was the one to choose it, of maybe one of my favorite animals or whatever, that mine supposedly is a hippopotamus type of thing, and I still have that hippopotamus. It's like on my bed somewhere on that side. Not that anyone needs to know that. But yeah. I definitely hope you get to just choose for yourself. I mainly think I will just let you choose of what animal you'll actually like or whatever. Because I don't want to be the one to choose for you, obviously, because it's you and it's your own spirit, it's your own body of whatever's. But another thing, hopefully as me being a parent for yourself, I definitely am wanting to protect you, and I know I'm going to want to protect you as much as I can, and I hope I do pretty good as for that. For the age of 10, for you being 10 years old, gosh, good luck for me, because I have no idea what everything's gonna look like. We'll probably end up being not at this house, but I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll end up being in a different house. Maybe we'll move out. I don't really know. But yeah. Anyways, enough of me saying a bunch of random stuff that you'll definitely not be able to understand when you're probably 4 or 5. I don't know. But or at least 3. I don't know. But I definitely am hoping I'll be able to try to or maybe try my best for recording some things about you when you're really young, and hopefully we'll have a bunch of fun and crazy adventures. But another thing though, I sort of hope you don't get too much about, but even though you'll probably end up doing it anyways, is I hope you don't end up being so shy like me and your, basically both of your parents. I hope you don't get so much of that shyness. I hope you considerably end up being not so shy and want to talk to whoever and whatever. But either way, whatever way you turn out, I'll still love you no matter what. And definitely gonna want to try to make some type of like baby frame scenario thing for you, like for yourself to have. But I don't really know very much of other things that will happen. For the birth type scenario stuff, I don't know how to feel about it really. I think I've mostly been feeling just a little bit like, I don't know if I've been feeling overwhelmed about it, but I I also know that I just haven't figured out what I'm going to have you wear on your very first time being born. Hopefully I'll end up coming up with something for you to wear that's cute enough. But then at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be worrying too much about it because of the fact that the doctors will be giving you whatever you need. I'm hoping that they'll do their best as well for bringing you alive, whatever. Especially for me, for my birth, for my, I don't know how to say that. For me being brought to this life, it has been a challenge for myself. So in a type of way, or whatever way it is, I generally hope that you considerably have a better like birth experience slash whatever aliveness situation it could be. I hope that it's better than how mine was, mostly because birth for my mom dealing with the whole birthing process for bringing me to life, but it was a lot. There was a lot that happened. Um, but I'm not gonna get to it. I'm not gonna say the story or whatever that stuff was. Probably kind of because half of it is like personal and things like that. So when you're born and when you're at that type of age, I'll probably end up telling you. I'll probably end up telling you when you're, I guess, ready to know about that type of stuff. So, but yeah, it's like 8:50, so I'll end up probably going to bed soon. But yeah, um, I hope you're having a good life so far. I hope I'm treating you fairly enough, even if this is a future vlog. But yeah, I love you so much. I'm sure I love you very much, even if you don't know it. It's okay if you feel like I don't. It's okay if you feel like I'm not loving you very much as you would like me to. But yeah, um, I definitely am wanting to give you a whole entire book sort of process scenario thing. Like I would let you have your own book of probably about for your life scenario things or however you want to say it. So yeah. On that note, I'll let you go, and I hope you're having a good or a wonderful life of your own. But yeah, anyways, see you later, baby girl. I don't have a freaking phrase for you right now, so I have no idea what to say besides see you soon, little baby.